Hot water machine. Oh, there's a little redness of it. Oh! But yeah, it really hurt.
Well,
You never expect that one whenever it comes up. You always forget about the sneeze, sir.
man, wow. I anytime I hear that, just makes me wonder how I'm still here today.
Oh, don't worry. We got some new intros coming along that I'm working on actually right now. So there's some new ones coming along. So anyways,
Sick.
welcome to another episode of User Words Podcast. I guess, our old traditional setup here.
Yes.
Josh on my right, Aaron on my left. Aaron's doing a little dance.
It's chilly in here.
Well, good. It'll keep you awake.
No.
It'll keep you engaged and vibrant, and it'll keep you full of thoughts and activities.
There's so much room for activities.
Yeah, there's so much room for activities in a small room around a thing. Yeah, I know. I get it. I understand. The heat should be kicking on soon, though, because the biker church does start in a few hours. So
Oh,
the heat should be going back on.
right.
So all should be good back in the world of Aaron Johnson. Johnson will be warm
I
again.
mean, I could put my jacket on, but
Is that too much work for you?
no. That wasn't too convincing.
No, it wasn't too
I just-
convincing.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to. Because then I have to adjust the back because it's going to be like on the far side of the chair. And then I don't know.
Well, you could be like Josh and have your coat already on.
See, I
See what?
didn't think it was going to be this cold in here.
See Spot Run?
What?
Don't you remember that book from grade school? See Spot Run?
I grade school?
Yeah.
No.
When you learn to read English, when you learn to read as a youngster, as a young kid, see Spot Run.
No, what? No, I actually literally don't
Wow.
think I've ever read that.
Like the books A is for Apple.
No. Oh, well, I mean, okay, that I can remember, but
What is B for?
Berenstein Bears.
Or is it Bernstein Bears?
Oh, shoot. Bernstein
Or Bearstein?
Bears.
Which one is it?
Bearstein. I like Bearstein.
The Mandela effect is in full swing, but we won't discuss that today.
But it could, yeah. Oh, shoot.
Well, there's a theory out there because Josh always wants to talk about conspiracy theories, and Josh, you can chime in
Yeah, there
anytime
was
you
something
want.
about that.
Where the world actually ended in 2012 and we're living in a simulation. Yeah. So there's a conspiracy theory about that.
Oh, my gosh.
Josh is over his own little land right now, sad because he heard about someone shooting a bald eagle.
Yeah.
We can keep
moment-
silent until you
Say a
talk.
moment of silence. Aw.
A moment of Josh, talk.
Yeah.
Say hello, Josh.
Yeah. Say hi. Talk. Oh, okay.
Okay. We're not having another unscripted script again. That is not happening again because the last one.
What was the last one?
About when he tried to do that little thing about saying no. Yeah. I should have aborted that baby, but
DED dead.
but I didn't.
According to the society, that would have been a baby. That would have been a parasite.
There you go, doing it again.
You did that intentionally.
I did.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
If by the way, on the audio, if you hear a thing go thud, that's Josh's head hitting the floor.
It's gonna be a rough episode or a rough day. Oh,
A rough
boy,
day.
I'm so excited. Not really.
Anyways, what were you saying, Johnson, before we so rudely interrupted you?
I don't remember. Oh no, the first book I ever read was one of those bear books.
The bear books.
I'm too afraid to say the first word now. Bernstein Bears
or Bearstein or
Bearstein
whatever.
Bears.
Yeah, whatever. One of those books. Got it.
Whatever one it is. Yeah.
Did you have to look that up on your timeline to see what your first book was that you read?
I specifically remember reading that on my mama's bed.
Are you old enough that you're able to post that on Facebook as your first status update?
No. That'd make me really young.
Never mind. Never mind.
Wait a minute.
Never mind. It went. Apparently, the joke made sense in my head. It went over your head.
You'll have to fill me in later.
Okay. Let me fill you in now. What's the
Okay.
joke nowadays? Only old people use Facebook.
What's the about old people using Facebook?
That only old people are using Facebook. The younger people are moving to other things outside of Facebook, like Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, etc. And young people are leaving Facebook.
That's a thing.
You're old enough now where you don't even know it. Congratulations. You, as Josh has put it, are getting old. You are an old fogey.
I'm an old man.
You are.
Oh man.
Are you thankful for being old?
Yes, I am. Maybe. I don't know. Yes.
You survived 2 accidents.
True. So that I am thankful for.
You're thankful for being alive still after a
Yes.
deer ran into you,
Yes.
thinking you were something
Correct.
special. I don't know what the deer thought of you, but it must have thought you were something special that needed to chase down and just headbutt.
He wanted me.
Either that or he thought you were a rival mate. He thought you were a rival deer.
Heck no, man. Nah, I couldn't do that to him. That would be weird.
That would be. Josh is lost.
You don't know what you're getting yourself into, boy.
Josh, were you paying attention at all during that? Because you look lost.
He's lost.
No. I want an answer. Were you paying attention or are you lost?
Now he's reading about that bald eagle.
I remember you saying something about being a rival.
Yes.
I have no rivals.
No.
Wow.
God has no rival. Okay.
Huh?
What?
What?
Never mind.
Never mind.
It's in a song.
Shh.
Which I am another thing I am thankful for is music. I like music. Music is lovely.
I'm thankful for aspirin.
I'm thankful for it.
It
Yeah.
helps with headaches.
That too. And painkillers and
But in case
Whiskey and
okay.
and whiskey.
and whiskey.
Who's thankful for whiskey besides Johnson?
Oh, I was gonna. Okay.
I thought you were cutting down on your alcoholic
Yeah, I am.
consumption.
Yeah, I have been.
Good. Well, that's something to be thankful for.
Maybe.
So your liver doesn't kill you.
Just chokes out and dies. Oops.
In all seriousness, that could happen.
Yeah. I always wondered how much it like takes. I mean, I guess everyone's different to a point, but like for your average person, like how much do you have to drink to really screw up your liver that bad?
Everyone's different.
That's what I just said. But what's the average?
But there's probably some upper limits on that. What that is, you'd have to know how the cirrhosis of the liver stuff.
yeah, which I don't know.
I don't know that one, but there's multiple things that can cause that. And then if you have if you have the alcohol abuse, okay,
Mhm.
but if you have other stuff, it could add to it and make it worse.
Yeah, let's say reading like certain like pills and stuff like that. It's like this can do serious damage to the liver and all that other stuff.
Well, yeah, because your liver is what's kind of like breaking down and processing all these things. So if your
Yeah.
liver has to process and break down alcohol plus these medicines, it's just going to put a real bad strain on it.
Yeah.
And then guess what? Cirrhosis, and then you die unless you
Yep.
get a liver transplant.
So it's yeah.
My buddy Nathaniel, it wasn't the cancer that killed him; it was the liver failure that killed him.
Really?
Yeah. So it wasn't the tumors; it was the liver failure caused by everything.
Wow.
So
I didn't know that.
yeah. So that's that doesn't help. It's crazy. The liver can bounce back from a lot of things. Like if they removed your liver and you got like a transplant of like maybe half of someone else's liver, that will grow back. Theirs will grow back.
Right.
But I mean, yeah.
Jeez. So I am thankful for my liver too.
What's left of it?
Well, if
Especially
if he brings down his drinking, his liver will heal.
so
Unless he has the other stuff associated with it. But I don't see him having any of these. Some of these other things. I don't think you have hepatitis, do you?
not that I'm aware of.
You don't have bile duct issues.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah. So yeah, you're pretty good for the most part. Unless you have some of these other stuff that hasn't come up yet.
Yeah.
Although it would be interesting to see what would happen to you if you had too much copper in your body. What color your skin would turn.
How much too much copper?
Yeah. You can accumulate too much copper.
I didn't know you had copper in your body.
You know, if you take a multivitamin, it has copper in it.
That's true.
So it's going to be found in trace amounts of somewhere since your body needs it.
And aluminum.
And too much of aluminum will kill you too.
Yeah. Isn't that what gives you like Alzheimer's? Or because I don't know. I thought it's coming from my dad, so got to be careful with believing it. But like he like doesn't get deodorant that has aluminum in it. Because he's like, well, what if that like it goes into your body, and then what if it gets absorbed and then it goes into your brain, and then that causes Alzheimer's? I'm like, I don't know. That's interesting.
There is no convincing relationship between the amount of exposure of aluminum in the body and the development of Alzheimer's.
Well, there you go, Dad.
And
Okay.
that's from the Alzheimer's Society from the UK.
I'll have to tell him about that.
So I think in years past, because don't forget your dad's older than you,
This is very true.
there was a big amount of concern about it, aluminum or zinc and all that.
Right.
But I think for most part, that's been kind of
Outruled.
said, no, that's not an issue.
Okay. Well, cool. I'm all right then.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Use deodorant, please. I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for that,
And
especially when
nice.
going to camp.
nice walk-in showers and
And what?
a lot of stuff. Yeah. Drums, guitars.
Too many drums.
Not yet.
Okay, in December, too many drums.
Yeah.
Josh, you've been quiet.
He's not thankful for anything. He's a spoiled little entitled brat boy.
Hey,
I'm
don't
thankful.
talk about yourself like that.
He's the one talking about things he's thankful for. You're the one sitting
Yeah.
over here pouting.
Okay.
He's just trying to get more followers to go, oh, he's got such a big heart.
Oh my gosh. So I guess Josh doesn't think much of me, I guess.
Nope.
Oh. Well, at least he's honest.
Yeah.
I'm
kidding.
thankful for honesty.
Come on, Josh.
I'm thankful for our friendship.
Aw. How typical.
What a stereotypical answer. Seriously. I'm thankful for our friendship. Would you
Just
like to like
true.
hold hands together,
Well, I
produce
mean-
hearts out of them or something?
I guess him being thankful for his drum set is stereotypical too, considering he's got one and he's into music.
Okay,
and-
that's stereotypical of Aaron, but that's not stereotypical of people in general. Because people in general, most people do not have drum sets. Only drummers do. Just like, you're not going to have your triplets hanging around a drum set just because they don't like drums.
They might be being friends with me.
Okay, maybe that happens, and then that would make sense. And then that would be, I guess, you could say typical.
Yes.
But being stereotypical of, that's just how it is.
But yeah, I would still say thankful for your friendships.
Well, no, I that's fine. I'm just saying.
No, yeah, for the first.
I'm like, really? You're going to be stereotypical about this?
On the first one. Ugh.
After you've been quiet for like 20 minutes, all of a sudden, I'm thankful for your friendships. Friendship is magic.
Friendship is life.
Anything else there, Mr. Brewer?
Are you thankful for?
Come on, you can talk. We know you can talk.
Are you thankful?
We know the rants. We know they exist. Let it out. Come on.
Oh, be careful about that one.
The chicken sandwich is making me sleepy.
What?
Okay, no more food for you before recording.
How's a chicken sandwich making you sleepy?
He's diabetic and he doesn't know it.
That's scary.
I've thought about that recently.
Oh no.
No, I've literally just
I
like,
feel you.
maybe it wouldn't be bad getting tested and
Checked out.
every so often.
I mean, you're usually.
But my mom
supposed-
didn't know she was for like 2 or 3 years.
Don't you go for your annual physicals?
I don't know the last time I've had a physical.
They really don't. I mean, what are they?
Okay, I'm going to go on a rant.
Oh no.
What would they check regarding diabetes?
Okay, I'm going to go on a rant.
Can I
Nope, you guys stay.
mute?
Nope.
this?
Nope.
Hey, Aaron.
Oh, I was gonna say I can.
You can still hear me because we're still in the room.
What'd you say?
It's not. It works for you, Josh. Okay. It's
What are you
not
trying to
gonna work
say?
for me?
I'm thankful he's deaf.
Yeah.
I'm reading your lips.
No, you're not.
Okay, now you got me.
Oh wait, for real though?
I can't understand what you're saying.
Did you understand what I said? Nope.
What?
Yeah, it's for real though. Okay. Boom, we got him.
Anyways, So
All right.
here's my rant. Okay,
I can feel your vibrations through the table.
you're gonna hear a boom real soon here, and I'll be thankful
I'd like
for
to
it.
see Paul move that fast.
So now you can't hear. You're just joking right now.
No,
Oh my gosh.
I could, like I said, I can hear your vocal tones,
Yeah.
like the bass portion. I can feel that, and I recognize what he was talking about when he was like, "Doom."
Oh.
I saw his hand move.
So, anyways, so
So rant time.
here's my rant here, and this is mostly geared towards guys because guys, we're idiots.
No, we're not.
Well, I mean,
No, we are, and here's why I say this: most guys do not go in for their annual physical, exhibit A and B.
I do.
Really, you do.
Yeah.
Most
between-
annual physicals involve a blood test.
Yeah, I don't remember the last.
To be honest, when I've gone in for my annual physicals, even as a kid, I've never done a blood test. A blood test is only
Never?
requested for extra stuff.
Really,
It's always been, all right, are you up to date on your shots? Yes. Okay,
That's
let's
just
do
a
your.
checkup.
yeah, that's just like
That's
a
not
checkup.
like a full-on physical.
Yeah, because your physical normally will include that. So the
Oh, then I've never gone in for a
Cut.
yearly physical.
because you asked this question, how would they test it? As part of the standard metabolic blood test, they will test your sugar levels and your A1C levels. That is how they would be able to tell you if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic or whatever. Okay, but and I say this because I guess this past week Nathaniel passed away.
Yeah.
If his cancer had been caught sooner, it could have been treated.
Yeah. No.
You know-
So what? I can't remember what he had specifically.
He had colon cancer that spread to his spine and other parts of his body, but it was stage 4 by the time they caught it. It had already metastasized, so it had already spread.
Yeah.
Now, okay, now in his case, he didn't have any symptoms until stage 4. So, they wouldn't have done any of the tests really to catch it anyways, because all of his blood tests came back normal. They were maybe just the liver levels were just a little elevated, but it's nothing for concern. It wasn't until they did like a CAT scan when he was going in for like stomach issues like all the time, and they're like, we better do something. But what I'm going at here, I'm not going at with that, that would have caught his, they probably still wouldn't have caught it. Because I think he did go for his physicals and all that jazz. But guys, there's a lot of it is statistically, you can find this out. Guys, for whatever reason, tend not to go to a doctor, at least for that yearly checkup and physical. And there's a lot of stuff that could be caught early that isn't. So let's take advantage of the medicine that's out there and go for it.
Right.
Especially Josh, if you're concerned about that, you can get ahead of that and get that monitored.
Yeah.
You can go in yearly since you're still on your parents' insurance and say, hey, could you do an A1C? That's the test. That'll tell you you're diabetic, pre-diabetic, whatever.
It's probably it would be good to make use of that.
That would also tell you what your sugar at that time was. Now, that being said, you could even go to somewhere like Meijer and get like their $10 meter, and you could just kind of see where your levels are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you just poke your finger in. Oh, look, my level is, it's like 110. That's great.
Hmm.
But if you don't have the symptoms, about the stuff going on with diabetes, you're probably okay. But maybe once when you go in for your thing, ask the doctor, hey, it runs in my family. Should I get tested for it? But they're probably they might say no or something like that, depending on like what your symptoms are.
Especially if you're friends with me.
Well, are you urinating a lot? Are you always thirsty? Those are the two big ones. Like those are the two big, hey, something's going on symptoms.
Really? Interesting.
Well, yeah, because what's happening is your body has all this excess sugar in it,
Mhm.
and your kidneys are trying to get rid of it. So it has you drink extra water, extra liquids, so you can urinate it out.
Yeah. Cool.
Sorry, Josh
Good
said
to
that. It
know.
made me go on a rant because he's like, how would they know? That's how they would know, sir. How does it
There
feel
you
to
have
be ranted at?
Silence is golden.
No, I'm just looking up the symptoms now.
Oh.
Be careful about looking up symptoms because you look up the symptoms and all of a sudden, you have stage 10 cancer and will die in 2 minutes.
The WebMD stuff.
Yeah.
So there's another thing I am not thankful for. Doctors. But I have to make use of them.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah.
I mean, I did when I had my surgeries, but I haven't had those for a while now, so
Yeah, you haven't, but you should still, as a yearly
have that
thing,
checkup.
also get your shots and all that.
Oh, what shot? Like Jaeger?
No, not Jaeger
Oh,
shots.
Dang nabbit.
There's other shots that you just need to keep up on. Like, when's the last time you got your tetanus shot? Well, probably for you
that's
when you
good.
had your surgery,
I said I probably did, have that.
but, other people are like, oh, I have to get another tetanus shot? What?
Isn't that how often? Is that every 10 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have metal in you, so it makes sense that you have gotten it during surgery time.
Yeah.
But like me, when I went to my doctor, he's like, oh, it's been like 15 years since you had your tetanus shot. Let's
Get her done.
get it done. I was like, dang it. And then my work, every year we have to have a flu shot.
Oh, really?
It's required, otherwise you will be fired.
Wow. What?
Well, don't forget, most of the staff of where I work at interact with patients in the hospitals.
Gotta be.
The
Careful
last
with
thing you
that.
want to do is have Josh Brewer dying out from a heart attack,
Because you didn't have your flu shot.
well, no, there. And then the nurse that works on him gives him the flu, and the flu ends up killing him.
Yeah. That would be bad. Then your
That's,
company's in trouble, right?
I don't know if the company will be
or
in
the
trouble.
person?
I don't know the legality of all that, but I'm saying that's what it is.
I think they more so want to make sure the employees don't get anything.
Well, it's not so much the employees, it's the transmission to the patients,
Yeah. Because the patients are fragile.
especially if you have like older patients,
Oh, yeah.
who have compromised immune systems.
It's just a bad day.
Grandma Johnson sitting in the nursing home. You don't want her to get the flu from, the workers there.
No. Yeah, that'd be.
If she gets the flu, you want it to be because, that's what she got from whatever, but the workers were trying to protect her from it, as best they could, washing the hands, getting the shots,
Right.
sanitizing everything, and all around cleanliness
Yeah.
with everything.
Yeah. Man, this is a sad, thankful episode.
Sometimes to be thankful, you have to be sad.
So you know what it's like to have the good.
I'm
Be
kidding.
Thankful for it.
Question for you, Johnson. What?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah, I saw you looking at something. I was
Sorry,
like,
huh?
question for you, Johnson.
What is?
And you're up next, Brewer, so start thinking.
yeah.
What is the Thanksgiving tradition for your family? What do you guys do?
We just get together. So yeah, well, it'll switch up from year to year normally. Sometimes we'll go to my aunt's house, or that's turned into be more of a Christmas thing. I do know for this Thanksgiving we will be meeting at my folks' house. Yeah, so like my sister and her hubby and the kids are gonna come over, and
They're going to beg you to play video games all day.
yeah, probably. And then yeah, I'm hoping my aunt, whoa, excuse me, I'm hoping my aunt and uncle will be coming. Sometimes some of the cousins will come.
Okay, so family gets together.
Family gets
but
together.
like who does what in there? Like, does your mom always make the ham or the turkey, or does like your aunt always make that special green bean salad that's the only vegetable you eat all year?
Right. Actually had some cooked carrots and cauliflower and broccoli the other day, and it was delicious.
Who are you? What have you done with the real Aaron Johnson?
He gone. He dang gone.
But you have what?
His carrot.
He had
his-
vegetables.
Yes. It was great.
You didn't invite me over?
No.
He was on a date.
With my mom and dad. Yeah.
See, he has taken them out, treating them well.
No, it was all home cooked, and we had some nice.
Did you at
nice-
least cook it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Anyways, back to who cooks. Like, does your mom always do like the special meal, or how's that work?
It kind of. No, I guess it depends. Whoever's hosting will take care of like the turkey, and the ham and that. But then like there's stuff that my mom always does is like a cherry Coke Jello, and then usually she's done like the cheesy potatoes, and but then my sister's done like the cornbread, sometimes the cheesy potatoes. Mom
Okay.
will do a green bean casserole. I feel like they do a lot of it. I know there's stuff like if my aunt and them come, like they'll do like, oh, what's the red like sauce?
Cabbage?
No.
Cranberries?
Yeah, that's like a cranberry sauce thing. And cook some pies.
Out of a can or homemade?
Homemade.
Mm.
And
I'm talking about the cranberry sauce, not the pie.
No, yeah. Well,
Okay.
Yeah. And then, yeah, also pies. And everyone will do like some kind of a dessert. Wow, that was hard to get out.
That's a new word. The dessert.
Yes. Yes, this is my favorite kind, actually.
Fair enough. Go on.
So I mean, yeah, everyone brings some kind of food in, so it's not like just designated to one person. But for my mom, her thing is, especially for my cousin Ben, if he's there, it's the he loves the cherry Coke Jello. That's his like favorite. That and cheesy potatoes. Him and I have to fight over that sometimes.
All right. So, do you cook anything or do anything special for Thanksgiving?
In the past, like I've helped with making some of the stuff. Just I didn't have my own dish. I just helped make some.
Why don't you make one of the dishes your own dish?
That'd be kind of fun, maybe.
It doesn't have to be anything special, like hard. Like maybe you take over the ham.
The ham? You want to trust me with one of the main things?
You know how easy a ham is?
Hang on. Ham for Thanksgiving?
I have ham for Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter.
Yeah.
What about it?
Yeah.
People like
Don't
the
tell
ham.
me you agree too.
What?
Actually, people eat the ham more than the turkey at Thanksgiving at my place.
What?
Let me guess. You have turducken.
No, we don't do duck. We do turkey.
We do turkey
Well,
and
there's-
ham, but more people eat the ham than the turkey.
What's wrong with ham?
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
What is wrong? Why are you being?
Is it not in
elitist?
the original Thanksgiving pictures? Is that why we can't have ham?
Is it just
Yes.
not the American way?
He said yes.
Actually, that would be the colonist way.
Sorry, my bad.
No, I'm just giving you crap.
You got to remember, Josh is an original colonist and believes by those standards.
True.
Yep.
Anyways, but no, making a ham is easy.
Yeah.
But go on.
I could. I would. It would be fun to make cheesy potatoes. Oof.
There you go. Learn from your mother how to do it.
I'm gonna make some like artery clogging cheesy potatoes.
And you somehow took a potato and turned it into a death bomb.
Yep.
Great.
But yeah, I don't know. And then, what is there? There's the typical Thanksgiving like football game. All the old guys take a nap after the meal.
Are you in that group?
No, I'm not in that group. Not yet, at least. It could
I'll tell you what, I'm in that group.
Yeah, I might be not. Oh, yeah, like this year, I probably wouldn't be surprised if I was. But I don't know. What else do we do? There's not a whole lot we do. We just hang out, talk, eat,
All right.
somewhat watch a football game. Like you said, I'll probably be playing games with the kids.
All right.
And then Christmas and Thanksgiving are pretty much the same for what we do. The only obviously difference about Christmas is the gifts and
The kids that go crazy for the gifts.
yes. And then normally after like the Christmas meal, well, probably Thanksgiving too. Some of us like to go out for a good, nice walk, which this Thanksgiving will basically be just a first Christmas because there's already snow outside.
Yeah. I was
So-
actually, in my head, I was actually expecting you to say some of us will go outside and smoke a cigar. That's what I was expecting you to say.
No? Yeah?
You can't teach your nephews that yet.
Oh, I can. If
He's
Matt
already
allows
taught
it.
them. That's the thing. He's already taught them. He just can't watch them do it.
I can't watch it. I haven't supplied them with any tobacco products.
You haven't supplied them with the tools.
No. I mean, they've all grown up seeing Grandpa smoke a
Yeah.
pipe, so
Yeah, I know. It's not like
so they have. Yeah, they know.
I'm sure they know.
Yeah,
Just-
I'm gonna get a couple of the nephews just a little short, like itty bitty cigars, and sit on the front porch and have
no,
a good smoke.
what
with
you
the
do is get them cigar bubble gum.
kiddos.
You know they make those, right?
No.
They're bubble gum shaped like little cigars.
That's awesome. I say there's at the place in Kenosha, Andrea's. They normally, whenever I check out, they'll have they have it cut in halves, but they're like little cigar chocolates. So I could just get them each like a 2 halves, so they can make it into one cigar.
Yeah. So
I could do that.
You could get 36 bubble gum cigars, big ones, 36 of them for $18 on Amazon.
I do that.
They're called Gold Dragon, El Bubble, and Pink Owl, which are banana, mint, and fruit flavored.
Whoa.
There are 3 different colors.
I might have to get me some of those. That'd be kind of fun.
You can give it to your nephews and be like, look, you can be like your uncle
You
and
can
watch
be-
your sister freak out.
Yeah, that and that and their dad.
Uh-huh.
You're like, Aaron, why? No, this is not okay.
You could. Did you ever grow up? Did you ever get the candy cigarettes?
No.
Oh, they're like this long, white with like red on the tip and like a little yellow band on the other, like a cigarette.
Yep.
And they're just candy.
Huh.
And they come in cartons like cigarettes do. And they have names
love
such
that.
as Roundup, Lucky Lights, Target, Victory. You could get a 24 count of that, so probably a couple boxes for $10 from Amazon.
I might get some of those too. That's awesome.
Your nephews open up and they're like, your aunt, your
Pack it, A boys. Let's go.
your sister's gonna be like, Johnson.
I'll have a stern talking to after that one.
Yeah, I know. Johnson dies at Christmas.
Dude, I don't even. Oh,
Oh.
no. If it's at Christmas, then I'll be fine. Then I'll have seen August Burns Red already. So I'll go out on a good note.
Oh, yeah. The ones nowadays are just literally white sticks. They don't look anything like they did in
Aw.
the past. But
Probably because it's too real.
yeah, probably. So, anything else tradition that you do for Thanksgiving? You don't go around the table and go, "What are you thankful for?" One by
I mean,
one.
we have done that in the past, but it's not every year. It's like if somebody thinks about doing it, they're like, sure, why not? And then we'll do it. But generally, we're all too eager to start eating, so just dig in.
All right.
As far as I can remember.
How about you, Josh? You got any family Thanksgiving traditions?
Oh, you best believe it.
Obviously, does include ham.
Nope, because that's not good enough for a meal.
I think my mom's side will cook some ham.
Oh, now we know why he
Ew.
doesn't like the ham.
Heathen.
Never been a big ham guy. I prefer turkey over ham.
Turkey can be so dry.
Yeah, that's the reason the ham is so much better.
Although I do want to go hunting next year and get some real turkey.
Will the wife let
You'll
you?
get real turkey.
Real turkey.
Will the wife let you?
Yeah, she will.
I guess, well, you do have a rifle already you could use.
I got a shotgun. You'd use a shotgun on a turkey.
Yeah.
So you use that 35 Remington on a turkey. You just be with nothing but feathers. Poof.
That's okay. But I was
like
gonna
the
say,
big
because you can't build a rifle to go hunting. You have to use what you have already.
I could build a rifle and go hunting too.
She won't give you the A-OK on that one.
I tell her, look at how cheap I'm getting it. This is what I would have
Then-
spent if I bought it new.
Then she'll be like, but think of all the baby diapers you could get with that money.
Oh
No. No.
You're gonna need the triplets 9 months after
No,
hunting.
no, 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 no.
Yes.
No. Neither of us want kids for the first few years.
For the first month. Got
few
it.
years.
Where are you gonna go hunting at?
Yeah,
by the way?
where are you gonna go hunting? Where do you want to go hunting?
Oh no, I got a hole here before I had to figure that out.
Well, because depending on where you want to go, depends on what dates you can hunt.
Yep.
Different zones in Wisconsin have different turkey hunting dates. I just pulled up the Wisconsin DNR page.
Same thing with deer hunting and stuff like that.
Yep. Because there's spring hunting, so why not go hunting in the spring?
Yeah.
I wanna
Present
try
your bride with a fresh turkey breast as your wedding gift to her.
natural, all natural.
I
Johnson.
had a comment, but I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it.
Get your mind out the gutter.
No gutter.
Okay.
No gutter.
Anyways. No, I wanna eat,
I want to.
non-grain birds and animals and
How
I mean,
can
you don't have. You don't
how
have
can you be sure that they haven't gotten into any grain stores or
a free roaming animal is probably less likely to get into that than a farm.
okay?
But like, okay, so I have my uncles and cousins go hunting.
Or the one we went to the house to. Well,
Yeah, and they
At
showed you
time.
the whole gun collection and all that kind of stuff.
yeah.
So I mean, you could just ask them if they could get you a turkey if they do that.
I want to
And-
actually have the experience going hunting.
Do you want to gut it and do all that fun stuff?
That's a part of it.
Okay.
I mean,
Chop the head off.
if I have somebody that can show me how to gut it and has done it before,
I just
Sure.
had hilarious image in my head. Josh trying to gut it and just like sitting there covered in guts, like going, no.
Yeah.
Did you accidentally cut the bladder open?
Yep. And there went his meat.
Yep. That's why I said if I have somebody who knows how to do it,
Nope. You have to be alone.
oh, that's going to be a very long gutting process.
It would be.
Okay, Google, what does a deer bladder look like?
Wait, I thought you were going turkey.
Yeah. So where are we?
I'm talking about hunting in general right now. But yeah, no, turkey.
Josh
Turkey, duck.
So Josh wants to be a hunter now.
But not for like trophy, just to get meat.
Big game hunter.
Like I don't want to go out there and hunt and try to get bucks with the biggest racks and stuff like that. I just want to have meat. Coworker at work makes really good venison sticks. I've never had wild turkey. I've never had wild duck before. I've had elk and bison, but I don't know how wild versus how farmed they were.
Your poor wife.
What? What?
Because that's a lot of weekends you'll be away hunting.
Not necessarily.
You'll have to go with my uncle and cousin elk hunting. They go to Colorado for it for a decent little while.
Yeah.
I mean, for like 2 people, that's plenty enough meat.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
But anyways,
You're going to turn your wife vegan.
no. If she has
I
to
could
see the
see
gutting
it.
process, yeah, maybe.
Yep.
Anyways, no, my family for the most part, we kind of do the same thing as Aaron. We get together, people, whoever hosts generally makes the main dish, and then everybody else brings over a side dish. So my mom is known for bringing raspberry, cherry, casserole. My aunt is known for bringing these cinnamon buns. Grandma used to bring fruit, circled fruit. I don't know how she was able to cut the fruit into like little balls, but she used to be able to do that. Literally, I mean, you look at the fruit like cantaloupe and pineapple
Just
and
little
There-
spheres.
balls,
Yeah, there's tools for that.
but she always used a spoon.
Yeah.
She only used a spoon.
I really
How big were they?
like a melon ball or like a melon ball or all it is like a big
Like
spoon.
a ice cream scoop.
Yeah, but it's just like a big scoop. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
I'd like to make those. That'd be
She did a
fun.
very good job at it, though.
Okay.
Anyways, so then same thing on the other side. You'd have, everybody. Some people bring 2 dishes. Some people bring 1. My grandma is known for making a green bean casserole, which is really good. And then my family will bring fruit salad to that, deviled eggs. I mean, each side has their kind of thing, but the difference is on my dad's side, when we go to my grandma's and it's a nice day and our backyard is not muddy, my mom likes to buy gourds and she likes to decorate the front of the house. So if it's cold enough and the gourds haven't spoiled too bad, we'll take them, we'll put them on stumps and stuff in my grandma's backyard and we'll shoot them.
Well, you'll be able to shoot them this year.
So that's the big difference between the houses. Otherwise, after we eat, we clean up, we sleep, we watch football, and we go home.
Man, your guys' family events are boring.
What do you do, Paul?
So first off, I cook the ham for the family.
With the
Ace.
So I use Ace hard pineapple cider. So what I do is I preheat the oven.
What?
Yes. Well,
you use the oven?
what do you do? Microwave it?
Yeah.
no, man, you gotta start a fire.
So, anyways, I preheat the oven. While the oven's preheating, I pull the ham out, get a pan, put that in, line it with foil, put the ham in, and then cover it with a full bottle of Ace hard pineapple cider. Wrap it up in the foil, put the ham in. While the ham is cooking, I then, on the stove, take 2 bottles of Ace pineapple cider, a jar of maraschino cherry juice, a can of sliced pineapples and natural juice, just the juice part, and brown sugar and mustard, and reduce over heat. And just continuously stir it, reducing it, making it a little thicker.
Yeah.
So it's very sweet, and then it has that little bit of mustardy tanginess to it. Just do that. So I do that and let it then set in the fridge for a while. And then about an hour out from cooking, I take the maraschino cherries. I run a toothpick through each individual one, set that on a plate, pull out the ham, poke the ham full of the maraschino cherries, pour the juice over it, The wood then acts using capillary action, pulls the juice into the ham.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it pulls all that flavor into the ham. I put it back in the oven, let it finish up. I pull out about a half hour before it finishes, put all the pineapple slices on it, put it back in, let it finish the last half hour, pull it out, drive it to the family's house. Now, our family, our get-togethers, it's always at one particular aunt's house. She tries, when my grandma was alive, my grandma made the turkey and the stuffing. Now, my grandma has passed. My aunt now does it. So our stuffing, we do I don't know if it's traditional or not, a lot of raisins in it. A lot of raisins in the stuffing. Very good. Very moist.
Really?
Yeah. So we have turkey, ham, tamales, fruit fluff, green bean casserole, sweet potato casserole, sweet potatoes, baked potatoes, mashed potatoes, gravy, some sort of vegetable, kringle, and then usually it's like some Mexican cookies or something like that as well, just because, well, we have to have our Mexicanness apparently, at all times. What else do we? And then whatever else anyone else brings.
What about like flan? Or is it flan? Or
That's more of a Spain thing.
oh, okay.
And no, none of us bring or eat flan.
I love that stuff.
So
It is yummy.
I'm not a fan of it myself, but that's okay. But
Whatever.
so we do
That's fine.
so we do all that. We arrive around 2 p.m. to my aunt's house. We eat around 2:33 when everything's ready. Oh, and there's always biscuits as well.
Oh,
Tons of biscuits. We eat,
croissant.
and then all the women folk usually sit around the table and they argue and yell and scream. My aunts have walked out of the place because they get upset with each other and actually drove home. It's been just wonderful. We've had, people like getting up and yelling in each of their faces, like angry, angry, angry. And while that's happening, some of us are just sleeping and laughing in the other room.
That sounds like quite the eventful Thanksgiving.
That's what I said. You guys' things are boring,
Wow.
we always have the pre-meal prayer. One of my uncles just refuses. So, everyone holds hands around him.
Pray for him.
But we have to have the pre-meal prayer, even though my family is Catholic and does like the Christmas thing, Easter church thing.
Okay.
But that's a whole other conversation about that and the religious views and how I'm way different from most of my family on that sort of stuff. But so we still have that, but then after that, it's like a lot of the guys will go outside, sit in a heated room, drink beer and cuss and swear and all this other stuff. I'm just like
I like the beer part.
they drink the cheap stuff.
I don't like the beer part.
We're talking like PBR, Miller Lite.
Oh.
We're talking the cheap stuff. So they do all that, and it's just a little heated and closed room outside, and I'm in the living room either sleeping, playing a game, or just laughing my head off at them yelling and fighting with each other.
My God.
It is not a family event unless someone storms out of the house angry at another person.
Pissed off.
Like there was, what was it? I think it was 4th of July this year. Yeah. One of my aunts left before the event even started because her and my other aunt got into a screaming match.
Wow.
So
can I be at some of these? Can I come to some of them?
They are entertaining. And back when I was younger, parties would last 2 days. Now they're old. My aunts and uncles are old, so they only last the day. Like before it was, you'd go over for Thanksgiving.
Really?
And you would kind of either stay the night or leave very late in the day and come back early the next morning and continue on the party.
Oh, wow.
But now they're old, so they don't do that as much anymore.
So yeah, I have to go to one of y'all's parties.
We used to have like 3-4 day long Monopoly games.
What? How?
Because my uncle would cheat. That's how. When he went to the bathroom, magically he would have more money when he came back. So there was always this new influx of cash, and none of us caught on to it at first. And we were like, how is he still in the game? So no one was going out because he would keep doing that.
So do you have like an extra Monopoly
No.
box with them?
So remember the Nelson's game store? or not Game Store, but Nelson's Variety Store.
Yes, I do. They
I
had
do
that.
not.
They
just
sold Monopoly money.
Just
They-
sitting there, and you can
just
buy
a
it.
pack
So
of
he
Monopoly.
had it stuffed on him.
Yes, he would go to the bathroom and pull some of that money out.
That's freaking hilarious. So every single time you guys would play Monopoly,
I mean,
every single time you guys came back to play the game, nobody ever realized, like, hey,
No. He would go.
why is this stack of money that's
He-
in the game keep doing this?
right?
No, because in our Monopoly games, we would combine sets to do
Oh, big.
big games because we were playing like 12, 14 people in the game.
So he would, in a sense, bring cash to the table, but keep some for himself. So when he would go to the bathroom,
He would keep his entire stash to himself. He would get dealt his hand of money that he's supposed to get. And then when he goes to the bathroom, pull out a couple 500s maybe. Wow. I mean, we never caught on at first. It took a while.
Speaking of which, there was one year that are you done? You got more to
Go on. I want to hear
They
what
say-
this is.
One year, me and my cousins, we were playing Risk, and sorry, I did it again.
Yes, he did.
And we were playing it, and I was like, hey, for fun, there's only, what was it? I can't remember if we took a secondary Risk set and combined the pieces, or if we used, because it only ended up being us three, if we used the other colors. So you would play with two colors.
Right.
Well, as much because you have like 60 pieces or something like that, so you're limited on pieces, so you just can't have them clump the whole board. Well, we never finished it. We spent about 7 hours playing Risk, and Risk is usually 2 hours,
I don't know.
2.5 hours, depending on who's playing and how fast you're rolling. So, but by combining everything, we ended up making it a never-ending game because as much as we were putting on the board, somebody was taking off. So
Yep.
it was just a stalemate.
Yeah.
But
It's the same thing with Monopoly. Then
yeah.
and then our custom house rules didn't help
Custom house rules.
well,
and you
'cause you-
don't tell everybody what they are.
because in regular Monopoly, if there's not enough houses left, you can't upgrade to a hotel. In our custom house rule, if you could pay the difference to get it up to a hotel in one swat, you could instant hotel it, even if there wasn't enough houses. So by the time you got through day 3, every space was covered in hotels. And then we were doing stuff like let's say Aaron landed on one of my properties. He didn't have enough money to pay. I'd be like, Aaron, you give me free passes on all of your properties, like 3 free passes, and you don't have to pay. And then, of course, I would land on his properties, and I wouldn't have to pay then. And, we would do stuff like that. Or I think I bargained one time with my aunt for one property I gave her. I could land on all of her properties for the rest of the game without paying.
Wow.
So,
Boom.
but she had to pay me every time she landed on my stuff. And then it ended up being me versus her. Who was going to win? Me.
That's awesome.
That's interesting. A game where you just allow yourself to completely make it up as you go.
Yep. And then you'd have my grandma who would get sick of the game after the third day, and she's like, in her own way, pick her favorite grandkid of the day or the week, and it'd just be like, I'm done, and then gives them all the property and money.
Thanks, Graham.
And that just shifts the entire dynamic of the game.
That's funny.
But yeah, we've had games that have started at Thanksgiving and on New Year's Eve. Like we would play every weekend, and they would end then. So Monopoly, it's kind of a big deal. But the people are old now, so they don't do it as much anymore.
Mhm.
They can't concentrate. They got Josh syndrome.
Aw. We'll have to play.
I'll have to play what?
Had to play what?
Say it.
I was gonna say the new Ghost Recon, but I've heard it isn't that great? Question mark.
I haven't looked at anything on it, honestly. I haven't had time.
We haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2 in a long time.
There's that.
That just came out on PC too.
By the way, the new Modern Warfare is kind of fun.
Okay. You mean the old one?
No, the new one.
Isn't that a remake?
Mm-mm.
Maybe I'm getting my games mixed up. I thought that was
They remastered Modern Warfare, but they just came out with another game, Modern Warfare.
Oh, okay.
That's a fun one. We'll have to play that. Yep.
I'm not keeping up with all the remasters of that. I got too much. This past couple of weeks have been way too much going on between Nathaniel, conference
yeah.
stuff, trying to get stuff ready for other things, another project I got working on.
And the holiday season.
Yeah, so just so much going on. I am grateful once the holidays are done.
Oh, I love to. I like the holidays.
I am grateful once we hit December 26th and everyone stops playing Christmas music.
False.
Yeah.
I will be.
I hate you.
Well, I get technically. I know. I asked this guy, a friend's dad,
Yeah.
had shared something on Facebook. You know, he's like talking about like something. Oh, people that play like Christmas music before Thanksgiving, they're the reason why we got snow, when we did, kind of thing, and all this other stuff.
Yep.
So then I commented. I was like, "Hey," "Oh wait, no, it's not. Is it listen to Christmas music or I don't remember." Oh, no, he's talking about decorating.
Okay.
People that decorate for Christmas before Thanksgiving. But then I said, well, I've been listening to Christmas music for a good little while already now. I was like, but in my defense, it's metal Christmas music. And he's like, no, that doesn't count then. You're okay. I'm like, oh, sweet.
No, it still counts.
Oh, okay.
Bah humbug, it still counts.
Humbug.
Bah humbug, it still counts.
Aww.
So yeah, I'll be thankful. And Christmas music, the day of Christmas, fine. Outside of that, I am not a Christmas music fan.
Well,
I just am not.
So that means whenever we go somewhere and Paul rides with us,
Christmas music. I'll just say it'll be the first time you ride with me in my car after Christmas. I'll have to play some Christmas tunes.
They're called headphones
Yeah.
with noise canceling.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to turn mine on.
Ooh.
Ooh, it sounds so much differenter. It's not
Really?
as bassy. It's more just like high,
Yeah.
crisp, and clean.
So we already kind of talked about what we're thankful for, maybe in a joking way near the beginning there.
More so in a joking manner.
For the most part, for the most part. Some of it wasn't a joke. Some of it was.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
So, Mr. Johnson, since this is for Thanksgiving, I see your
Yeah.
hand, Brewer. We will get to you in a second. Why are you shaking your head for?
We won't get to him in a second.
Well, okay, fine.
Ow!
Fine, a minute. Okay, would you two stop playing footsies?
He started at.
he gave me the look.
What? Stop making stuff up.
Anyways,
Anyways, what?
since this is technically the Thanksgiving episode,
Yes, Paul.
let's be stereotypical for a moment.
Oh, okay.
Johnson,
Yeah.
in all seriousness, non-joking aside, what are you thankful for?
Okay, Aaron, don't be so stereotypical.
Well, okay. Well,
We get you take everything for granted. Okay, we get
oh my. All right.
next.
Yeah, because I'm the only one. No, actually, after last weekend,
Uh-oh. What
Man.
happened?
being in Chicago,
Oh.
there's a lot to be thankful for. Oh
Such as?
my goodness. Gosh, I don't want to like get in. I don't know. One, I like Racine compared to Chicago because it's not filled with as many annoying drivers. I hate the city driving mindset where you're
Rush. Yeah.
You're driving for yourself, getting yourself from point A to point B the fastest that you can get yourself to, and then you're just all rude and inconsiderate. And I'm one of those people that's like, I would be terrible. Well, I'm a terrible Chicago driver
Mm-hmm.
because people easily take advantage of my slowness because I'm too scared to go too fast.
Okay, fair enough.
That's the weird
Fair
part. 'cause,
enough.
Like, I'm very random. Like sometimes I'll just do what I have to do to get somewhere and not care. But then there's other times where I'm just like, oh, okay, you go, and then I'm just like real just cautious. So there's that.
Okay.
But no, so I don't know. Like it was a fun weekend. I had a great time. But then what night was it? That would have been Saturday night. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was the only night we were there. Okay. Never mind. Man, seeing like homeless people. Oof.
Yeah.
That put a huge damper on my night for a little while. at
How
least.
dare the homeless people make you feel sad?
No, that's not what I'm getting at. It's just like, man, it just what I don't know, hurt to see is obviously just how a lot of people just like, I don't know, just obviously don't want to acknowledge them. I'm just like, it's so sad. And then like there's this one lady who had a little girl who was probably 3 years old at most, like wrapped up in a blanket and stuff like that. And I'm just
Okay.
like, So if I ever go back down to Chicago it's because was thinking about going down there the weekend after Christmas, maybe with some friends. There's definitely some. I want to like get like a bunch of stuff to bring down to them for that trip to Chicago. Because man, that I don't know, that wrecked me. So one, obviously, just any materialistic thing you could be thankful for. Just the most basic stuff of your standard comforts, clothes, the car, a home, all that stuff that, yeah, Josh, I take for granted because, yeah, it happens, obviously.
$25 Carhartt hat.
Shut up. Yeah, I thought about that after that. See, I didn't buy anything after that.
I'll be honest.
What?
I wanted to say something when we were in there, but I didn't want to
something about
come off used the wrong way because I knew you were looking for something to keep you warm. I didn't want to be like, Aaron, this isn't the place to buy it. This is horribly marked up. But I wouldn't have known that for sure. And then when Paul looked it up and it was $5, I'm like, oh.
He looked it up.
Oh, you
I knew it was like $5
Paul
or $6.
And I was like, ain't no way.
Because I bought one of those last year.
Dude, all of Carhartt stuff seems so expensive. But then, yeah, I mean, being in
But
Chicago.
a knit hat is not $25. But regardless, that got you off topic. Go on.
I'll find a knit hat for $25. That's not at Nordstrom.
But a Carhartt
That was my
one.
second one.
Carhartt one.
I like Carhartt. Nice and toasty.
Yeah, $25 worth of toastiness. Anyways, go on.
But yeah, I like after that, because then we went to what the heck is that chocolate place? Why is it leaving my head right now?
The Hershey's
No.
thing?
G starts with a G.
Giovanni.
No. Ghirardelli.
Ghirardelli.
I was like that hard G's.
Ghirardelli Chocolate Company.
Okay.
Yes. Like, I don't know. We were gonna go in there and get some ice cream. I was like, you know what? I don't even want this anymore. And then we stopped at a Disney store because Amy really wanted to go inside the Disney store. I was like, there's nothing here I'd want to buy anymore. I looked at I was like, oh, there's a Lego set for like my nephews maybe. But then I was like, first off, it's gonna be too expensive here.
Second off, have you finished the one from last year?
No.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it's been a year.
No, not yet.
Almost.
Oh, almost. Yeah. But then
Let's see how long this goes. I'm guessing 5
5 minutes?
years
To get the
thing done.
Nah, it won't be that long.
His triplets will be like 4.5 by the time they're done.
Oh, stop.
Finally. And then we went to that. I don't know what the name of the place. I texted Jeff. Well, no, he texted me and I was like, we're currently at this candy shop in Chicago. And then he said some name. And I don't know if that was the name of the place anyways. But man, when you walked in there, it was like, I felt like, dude, you just like, you were given diabetes by walking in there. Oh my goodness. Like I felt sick breathing in there.
That sweet, huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
It was disgusting. A lot of the candy looked good, but I was like,
That's impressive.
but no, yeah, I don't know. Just it was a good reminder, I guess, a good check to think of all the one materialistic stuff, which is cool and whatnot. But then yeah, I'll be the stereotypical dude, thankful for friendships, and stuff
Aw.
like that. But I mean, obviously, legitimately,
I say, do we need to go get you your white girl chocolate bar and your white
Yes.
girl chocolate?
I need a
or
cup
coffee?
of Starbucks. I need a white chocolate mocha with raspberry flavoring.
Wow, that's short.
Yeah.
It's a short order. I've seen lists that have gone like on 4 labels long.
Oh my gosh, no, I'm not gonna get that intense. Not yet, at least.
Not that yet. Not yet. Oh boy.
Yeah, keyword.
Anyways, go on.
I don't know. It's been a interesting year. Say a pretty good year.
Why do you say interesting?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know why I say interesting. I'm trying to think of what all has happened this year so far.
Because normally, if you say it's been an interesting year, something has had to have happened to make it such.
Yeah. This whole band thing is interesting. So in that sense, it's been an interesting year. That with the Sentinels and stuff like that always makes things interesting. For me though, yeah, I mean, still the ability to play music is awesome. I guess, I don't know, that's always in the back of my mind is like, how long am I going to be able to do this? But then obviously working at the job I do, it's like, well, this is going to just ruin me sooner, but whatever.
Yeah.
So obviously, just for like the people in my life and the new people that I've gotten to know this year, being from the RBC church. And I guess like being a part of the Sky Rat band. Oh my gosh, getting to know Lucas more, which has been sweet this year.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah, Lucas is awesome.
What?
Again.
Oh, did you do the click?
Yep.
Did he really? I didn't catch it.
Must have been how I said something.
Yeah. So there's that. I don't know, just like a lot of one night over the summer and like till now has been, I feel like a good learning time, I suppose. Getting involved with like studies more and church stuff and all that. That's been really cool. Thankful for that. And family, obviously. Family, friends, yeah. Home, not poor health. Not the best health, but it's not poor yet.
There's that word yet.
Yeah, that's where it's on me to take care of it.
Uh-huh.
There's too much. Which makes me think about things. But I don't know. That covers the most of it. Is the family, friends, is the stuff I'm most thankful for. That and obviously Christ and just everything that has. And man, cool equipment. I like cool equipment, like this microphone. And this sick,
Okay, now you're just starting to get
this
ridiculous.
sick stand we've got right here. All thanks to you, Paul.
Well, the stand, not the
Yes.
mic.
No, the stand, yes. But no, I mean, gosh, there's like no end to this. There's so many things.
Before you start thinking for each individual sunray, I'm going to move on to
Right.
Josh.
Yeah,
Gonna say.
there was a nice ray of sun, nice sunrise, going to work. It's pretty sweet to get to wake up and see the sunrise. And, it's been a long time since we've done that.
What,
I was falling asleep.
had breakfast together on the beach watching the sunrise?
Yeah, remember when we'd always used to do that?
So
you and me,
romantic.
Josh. Remember?
We did that a few times.
Well, you and I did it a lot. Don't you remember, Josh? Don't you remember all the time?
I just mean being tied up and wrapped inside a bag, and you go, "Look at the sun."
Okay.
And then I would magically appear back in my room. I don't know how it happened.
You were supposed to share that much, Josh. I'm kidding. That never happened. We've only seen the sunset like twice.
Was it really
You-
twice?
I think so. You, Amy, and I.
I'm glad we went from sunrise to sunset.
Oh,
sunrise.
Gosh,
Yeah, it was
dang it.
sunrise.
And then,
Well, we did it once when I had the old truck as my daily driver.
yeah, I thought we did it another time, but then we did see the sunrise, even though it wasn't that great in Florida and the Keys.
Yep. That was. We also tried doing a sunrise up in Door County too.
What?
Remember? We tried catching the sunrise.
No.
The idea we got a hotel close to the water to try to make it as quicker.
But we didn't try to go see one,
Well, we had gloomy weather.
so then we didn't try.
Well, we started by getting the. Never mind.
Okay, anyways, go on.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. I can't.
You know what time it is?
Time for you to wrap it up.
Ho ho ho! Here we go. Rant time. No, just
Oh, great.
kidding. Aaron did his. Paul did his. Josh's turn.
Wait, where did Aaron do a rant?
Well,
He's
all the
talking
things
for 45 minutes.
That's not a rant?
I've been talking for 45 minutes.
how long?
No, he hasn't.
Well, how long has this whole thing been going?
It doesn't matter.
I feel like we've been doing this for a while.
It hasn't been that long.
Really?
No.
No.
We got 3 more to go.
Yeah.
All right, chop chop.
All right. What's my question?
What are you
Oh my
thankful
goodness.
for? What are you thankful for?
Oh,
I'm thankful for co-hosts that pay attention all the time.
You're welcome.
Oh, wait, that was sarcastic.
Oh.
I'm kidding. You pay attention. You pay attention.
I'm leaving.
Hang on. You can chop this up. Paul, you do realize that half the time I say that stuff just to add a reaction to the whole episode. And you guys gave a beautiful one. Good job.
You don't.
Anyways.
Okay, I'm going to interject here. You don't need to do that to add a reaction. You just need to actually interact.
Ha!
I do.
Da, da, da.
Go on.
I do interact.
After I go, Josh, you've been quiet for 30 minutes.
What?
You guys were
Go on.
knocking it out. So I just
You
let
can
guys
still go. I want to interject.
And yeah.
Anyways, go on.
What are you thankful for, Joshua?
God,
Aren't
my
you
fiance,
thankful-
and guns. Thank you. That's a wrap.
I mean, I would believe that. I would believe that.
I am thankful that Josh is going to have triplets after 9 months of marriage.
I am thankful that Paul just jinxed himself.
Not me.
Oh,
You. I said Josh. I specifically said Josh.
it's not going to happen.
Can't say it's not.
Yeah.
You can't say that until it's past that time.
There can be a failure.
All right.
So you can say it's not going to happen when it's already been 9 months after
After marriage.
marriage. Yeah.
Put a
And then-
put a calendar reminder in. And then ignore it. Not just kidding. Put a calendar reminder in. Anything else there, Mr. Brewer, that you're thankful
Yeah. What
for?
are you thankful?
Or are you just going to be that stereotypical? He's doing math.
So I can say that not April of 2021 is when I can say that.
Yep.
All right. I'm putting that on in the calendar.
Oh my goodness! Of course.
Honey, we got to wait till here.
See, now you're already talking about you're gonna have to wait. So I mean, is
So,
that
never mind. I'm leaving that statement alone. Not saying it.
tough one?
Well, I mean, I'm thankful for a lot of stuff, even though I take a lot of stuff for granted at the same time, too.
This is why this is a good reminder.
So we have Thanksgiving every year.
Yeah, I was going to say the other thing, too. I was reading something, and what was it? Some guy that joined the military, and he was saying it's definitely a different feeling and a different way of life when you go back to civilian life. Because when you join the military, you have everything of yourself stripped from you. When you get to boot camp, chances are they're going to take your stuff, lock it up. You won't see it till the end of boot camp, or it'll get shipped back home. You start with fresh. You know nobody usually. You don't know how it's going to go. They really don't give you like an itinerary. You're just subjected to a completely different life. So when you come back to civilian life and you have all the goods and the fun stuff, you're just like, wow, you kind of know what to value at that point and what not to value. So I'm thankful for, considering it's going to be Veterans Day, I'm thankful for all those who have chosen to take the call and put their lives on the line, regardless if they're actually in a situation where it's life or death. It's when you join the military, you're putting your life out there for the military to put you where they need to. So I thank you for all those who have done that to protect our freedom and to allow us to have our way of life. As messed up as America can be sometimes, is crazy, and
That's just the world in general.
yeah. So yeah.
All right. Any more? Or
I mean, I could do a list, but
that's what I asked for.
I mean, I don't want to sit here and take up a lot of time. I mean, it's just kind of, God, family, fiance, guns, guns,
I think we went through that list already.
all those who have served.
Service.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, Aaron must have just seen what I sent him.
Uh-huh.
And Josh, read number 8, by the way, on that list.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
What I just sent Aaron and Josh, and why you heard Aaron go, ooh, is I sent him a link from Cosmopolitan called 7 Starbucks Orders That Went Too Far. And the one I told him to look at, number 8 on the list, is 4 pages long, costs the person $32.51. And then the one below that costs the person $55 for a Starbucks drink. So I'm thankful that there are crazy people who make orders like this so I can laugh at them and then shake my head at the same time about the insanity of the human race and wonder why God has not ended us sooner. Because there are days where I just wonder that.
Mm. I'm thankful for P. Diddy.
I'm thankful for when I get to tell them about your Carhartt hat.
Oh my goodness, no. No.
Anyways, so yeah, I'm thankful for people that are weird like that because it gives me something humorous to laugh at.
It also helps you realize that you're not as weird.
No, it just helps me realize I'm weird in a different way.
I guess, yeah.
That's what. I'm thankful for. I could go off on a long list of things. I'm not going to go the stereotypical guns. God. No, I'm thankful for
Oh
God.
wow,
Okay.
what is
So that's
Also
stereotypical, Paul. Okay.
Yeah.
All
What
right.
is
Let's see
Paul
what
so
you are going to
thankful
say that's
for?
not stereotypical. All right.
That's not stereotypical? Well,
Ready, set, pick
IT
one.
computers? What?
no, I'm not. It involves IT and computers. I'm thankful for
PowerShell.
a great tech community that is very well, I guess, supportive, that they acknowledge the fact that not everyone knows everything and that there will always be people coming in to learn. and willing to take the new people, which I was at one point, and now I'm helping other people learn, by taking them under the wings, doing kind of like that mentorship type thingy, but with technology. Yeah, some of my stuff is going to be stereotypical, of course, but I'm not going to cover the stuff that, maybe I'll cover some stuff that you guys did already. I'm thankful for the ability. This is going to sound weird. I'm trying to think how I'll say this right. I'm thankful that I was born in the USA because the fact I look
Right.
at other countries, I see what is going on there. I'm seeing what's happening over in Hong Kong, how they're having to fight for their freedom now from that separation they want from China, from people who are from North Korea, hearing the stories of what goes on over there, the various other oppressive regimes around the world, the various places where bombings are a daily occurrence.
Yeah.
Where here we have a bombing and it's news day and night, but over there it's a bombing and it's just another blip on the radar.
Right.
You're sleeping and all you hear is ka-thum.
Pretty much.
And that for the most part in the United States, you can still have a conversation with varying opinions and that. I say for the most part because there are a lot of people who want to shut that down. And
Shut what down?
Being able to have, wouldn't that basically just be free speech?
yeah, they want to get rid of free speech, essentially. There's a lot of people who want to do that. So
Which makes no sense.
I didn't
Well, to
say
us it
I
doesn't,
didn't
but-
say it made sense.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, it just makes no sense that somebody wants to shut down freedom of speech so they can publicly express their speech, but in a sense, they're canceling their own speech out.
It's backfired on all those who want to do that. Just take a look at what's been happening over in Twitter and Facebook land with political speech and how various groups have called for censorship and limitations on political speech. And then when it applies to them, they get upset because they didn't think through the consequences of what they were asking for. But
Yeah.
I digress. I'm thankful for the ability to have those opinions, not be jailed for them. Like I said, because there's certain areas where you disagree with maybe the leadership or whatever. And guess what? You disappear.
Mhm.
It's not so much of seeing Putin running around disappear. It's you're in the middle of the night and all of a sudden you're no longer there. And if your family talks about you, they disappear, sort of disappear.
And people want to get rid of our guns.
I'm thankful for Josh always interjecting things when he does, because then he's actually interacting.
Yay.
Hey, I had to get my motor warmed up here. My brain was on. It was cold. I had to let it get going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to get the operating temperature to start firing.
And I'm thankful for his weird excuses. Johnson,
Yes, Paul.
I'm thankful for your craziness.
Wait, you call that craziness or insanity?
Craziness.
It's a fine
Both.
line.
Insanity would be doing the same thing over and over again. Craziness is
Josh.
doing something weird, new, and different every time.
But he does do the same thing over and over again.
Just because he plays drums, that does not mean he's insane.
He bangs his head over and over again.
Yeah, so do I.
That'll lead.
He
me
takes
to-
his pants off when he's home alone over and over again.
So do I.
Why would that make me insane?
Not when people are around, when it's just me and the dog. Off.
Oh,
Well, he hasn't done this recently, but he used to come to the door in his underwear and let me in.
Okay, and
I
I'm
knew
just-
I was a real friend at that point.
pretty much.
that or he was lazy.
That too. Yeah. Both.
Yeah.
It was more like I'll just do it, and it's fine. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Nothing's hanging out, so it's just like shorts.
Yeah,
I mean,
In a way.
really?
Yeah, in a way. But anyways.
nice booty shorts.
No.
Anywho.
Oh, there's an image for everyone to get out of their head now. Where was I?
My craziness.
Your craziness. Your how do I put this? Your sincerity while yet still maintaining your you-ness. I have no other words to describe a you.
Your Eunice.
To describe Aaron would be an essay in and of itself, which would drive most psychologists crazy.
I like the sound of that.
But that's what I said.
Yeah.
Your sincerity in spite of your you-ness.
Yeah.
Uranus?
And then you have Josh over here.
I was just about to return to Josh and say something nice, and now I'm having trouble with this.
There's nothing good to say now. I'm so sorry.
I just want to have people.
And by the way, if you learned anything at the planetarium, it's Uranus.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Ah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's how at least she pronounced it.
Yes.
So go on, Paul.
Now let's hear a Scottish person pronounce that.
I'm thankful for Paul's patience.
It's almost at limit. I was gonna say I was thankful for Josh actually including and doing stuff, and then he started doing this, and I'm like, I don't know. I can't know if I could say that or not. I'm thankful for both your friendships through craziness and your weirdness,
No.
but that's also good at the same time that none of us are exactly the same. Josh,
I'm special.
no comment. No comment on that. Oh,
Excuse me.
anything else either one of you do before I close this one down?
You know what? You know what else I am thankful for?
What's
Well,
that?
you want to know what else I'm thankful for? The people that sit and listen and put up with these episodes. I am thankful for you.
Oh my goodness.
That's about it.
I would be very thankful if you left us a review on iTunes, Stitcher, or Stitcher. I would be very grateful if you shared this with her and your friends. I'd be very grateful if you never ever mention again, Josh, about Aaron and booty shorts.
Oops.
Not gonna happen.
And I'd be very grateful if you didn't tear paper right into the microphone.
It was under it.
It picked it up.
It picked up really well.
Yeah, very well.
Oh man.
I will be grateful. Actually, that's something we'll talk about off the air.
Oh.
No. About something you said about what you want to do in December. We'll talk about that off the air.
Oh. Okay.
But
You in trouble.
no, he's not actually.
I'm not.
You're in trouble.